Well, for my beginner or elementary students, I really like to expand on the lessons we have already. I generally, right now, I love to draw right on my slides. So we have a lot of these slide tools. I'll take the pen tools and I'll just make pictures. I try and use pictures that'll lighten up the class a little bit, make it a little more funny. In one of my lessons, we have an example of shopping for clothing with friends. And so I'm like the terrible friend that goes shopping with you and gives you hideous, examples of what you should try on. And so I'll just draw a picture of a pink taffeta 1980s ball gown, big skirt and all. And I'll tell them, hey, I think you should wear this, to your job interview or, to your party. Don't you love it? You love pink. It looks great on you. And then my students, they'll laugh, ha ha ha, teacher, this is terrible. Why is it terrible? And why don't you like it? It's pink. Oh, the pink is is it too bright? Yeah. So it allows them that opportunity with humor to ask questions and to interact more naturally with the classroom experience. Because I've been with them so long, I get to know my students pretty well. And, I try and find something that's going to, pull their interests in. And again, I'm still using, materials that are real English examples. So it could be a short story. That I found. It could be a folk tale, maybe, as like a short story. It could be maybe a news article on some sort of, taboo topic in the media, or maybe a news article on something people are gossiping about today. And, I'll copy, paste it into the classroom again, into the note pods, make it real big for them, cite the source, and we'll, go step by step through the article, identify unusual words, and I always try and get them to think about their own experiences when we're looking at these, hot topics. Have you had a similar experience? What do you think about this? Did this really happen? Is this really true? Do you agree? Do you disagree? One example I have had recently was with my student. He's a lawyer, and in the article I shared with him, it was a manhunt article we had on a manhunt from USA, and we followed it over the course of about a month or so. And every week I gave him the assignment. I said, okay, all right, this week, check your news, find out if there's something new that happened. And the next class, we're going to debate about it. We're going to say, okay, we've got this new clue. They think he's over there. They think he's here. Do you think he did it? Do you think he didn't do it? And it helped really challenge the student to try and, voice his thoughts, about, the situation, predict what might happen. And then at the end of the class, we had an all out argue with the teacher, and he argued with me, and we debated back and forth, if he had to defend this person. He played, prosecution. I played defense, then he played defense, and I played prosecution. And it was, an interactive class where he got to try and reenact, an American courtroom. It was a great way to keep him interested in the lesson over many, many, many weeks. And it was one of his favorite lessons in the end of all that. So that was one example. Yeah, with the music lyrics, I try and choose something that's pretty relatable and like a narrative music lyric. So some songs, don't have much meaning to them, but more narrative songs that tell a story, I found are the best. And there's one, song that I've used before that is about a mom who makes their child a coat, and the child goes to school and all the other children make fun of them. And so I've used this song to try and ask my students about, like, well, what do you think the mood is in this song? What kind of genre is it? Let's predict, who do you think it was sung by, a man or a woman? And, the students are always like, I don't know. And, that's my job to say, okay, it's okay to be wrong. You don't have to be, they're not right or wrong. We're just going to make a guess. And, they'll predict with me. And as we go through this beautiful song, I'll ask them questions like, when I was a child, my mom made me something that children used to make fun of. It was a really hideous jacket she made me. Did your mom make you something? Have you made something for your children? And we'll share those experiences. And so this is, just a simple way that, I get the students to connect more with the classroom than just reading off of a piece of paper or sitting and, reciting things with me, lecture style. It brings it more to life.